In South Africa, a fire tore through a five-story building in Johannesburg, killing dozens of people, including children. Lenny Lluvido files this report.
73 people were killed and about 50 more were injured after a fire erupted in a central business district building in Johannesburg, South Africa. Robert Mulawudzi, spokesperson for the City of Johannesburg Emergency Management Services, said they were informed that the five-story building was on fire at around 1:30 local time on Thursday. South African officials said the fire has now been extinguished. Authorities are still investigating as to what caused the blaze, and officials from the City of Johannesburg Disaster Management have started facilitating relief for affected families. Reports say the building had been turned into an informal housing and that the fire broke out at a time when many people inside the building were asleep. Authorities also described the building as hijack, a term for abandoned and broken down buildings that have been occupied by people who cannot afford proper housing. Reports say the building was owned by Johannesburg City and is considered a heritage site. However, it is not regulated by the local government. Reporting, this has been Lenny Lluvido, SMNI News.
Australia has deployed main battle tanks and support vehicles for the annual joint military drills hosted by Indonesia. Sheena Salim reports.
Thousands of troops from Australia and more than a dozen other countries arrived in Indonesia to join the 2023 Super Garuda Shield exercise. The deployment of the M1 Abrams main battle tank to Indonesia marks the first time this type of military vehicle has left Australian shores since the Vietnam War. Military services from Australia, Indonesia, Japan, Singapore, the United Kingdom, the United States, and France will participate in Super Garuda Shield 2023. Another 12 nations will act as observers. Indonesia is hosting this year's military exercise at multiple training locations nationwide from August 31 to September 13, 2023. The participation of the Australian Army in the military exercise demonstrates reciprocal trust at a military level between Australia and Indonesia. The war drills occur amid ongoing tensions between China and the United States. The Australian Defence Force also signed a multi-million-dollar contract with an Italian company to purchase smart sea mines in an aim to boost its maritime mining capability. Delivery of the sea mines is expected to start before the end of 2023. Reporting from New South Wales, this is Sheena Salim, SMNI News, Australia.
An influential parliamentary committee from the United Kingdom suggested that Japan and South Korea should be invited to join AUKUS. Sasha has for the details.
The UK House of Commons Committee recommended that Japan and South Korea join the security partnership to develop critical technology. The proposed partnership with Japan and South Korea will focus on various activities such as cyber, AI, quantum and undersea technologies, but not the delivery of nuclear-propelled submarines to Australia. The AUKUS security agreement also creates a pathway to establish engagements focused on expanding military cooperation between AUKUS, South Korea and Japan. In a report published by the Parliamentary Committee, AUKUS is not limited to Australia acquiring a fleet of nuclear-powered submarines, but also includes cyber and advanced technology sharing, among others. In a summit held 2 weeks ago in the U.S. state of Maryland, U.S. President Joe Biden and the leaders of South Korea and Japan agreed to deepen military and economic cooperation and jointly condemned China. The three leaders also agreed to hold military training exercises yearly and share real-time information on North Korean missile launches. Beijing has repeatedly criticized AUKUS and the Quad security dialogue as anti-China groupings that seek to create division and confrontation and revive the Cold War mentality. Reporting from Sydney, this has been Sasha Hassa, SMNI News, Australia.
After his funeral ceremony, a new video of Wagner boss Yevgeny Prigozhin emerged and went viral online, seemingly days before his reported death due to a plane crash. Kai Villan has the details.
A short video posted in Wagner's Grey Zone Telegram channel shows paramilitary chief Yevgeny Prigozhin in what appears to be footage hours before he reportedly died. In the video, Prigozhin is seen wearing camouflage and assured his supporters that he is alive and in Africa.
Для обсуждающих, жив я или нет, как у меня дела, сейчас выходные, вторая половина августа 23 года, нахожусь в Африке, поэтому любители обсуждения моей ликвидации, интимной жизни, заработков там или еще чего-нибудь, собственно говоря, все в порядке.
Netizens pointed out that Prigozhin's clothes was the same one that he was wearing in a video address where he announced that his paramilitary is recruiting more men. To recall, Prigozhin reportedly died after his business jet crashed in Russia's Tver region. But while some say that this is the last video he recorded before his untimely demise, rumors spread that the Wagner chief is still alive after a report emerged that his body double's wife visited his grave in St. Petersburg on Thursday. Images of a woman who silently entered the cemetery to visit Prigozhin's grave went viral online, and she was first believed to be Lyubov Prigozhina, the wife of the Wagner chief. But later on, Russian media outlets reported that the woman was actually Irina Krasavina, the wife of Prigozhin's body double, Leonid Krasavin. Meanwhile, the Wagner chief's eldest daughter, Polina Prigozhina, was seen with Irina. Prigozhin is notorious for using a body double and for using multiple passports and disguises when traveling. Kai Villan reporting, SMNI News.